I recently had a conversation with Dr. Donna in response to a couple of parents who have reached out to me personally in reference to how to start a conversation with their child about sex and sexuality. And that conversation was an absolutely amazing conversation. I urge you to look at the entire video on our YouTube channel, but there were some moments that I just wanted to stop and pause and take a deeper dive and talk with you about a little bit further. One of them was a conversation that we had about not owning your child. And there had been some misunderstanding around that I would like to clarify. So let's take a look.
Right? Yeah. Why do you think of your child as your property who should live your life through them? I'm like, a kid is a person, but they don't belong to you. You help create them, but their life becomes their own. And
so let's talk about this whole concept around ownership. When parents hear you don't own your children, that can cause very strong emotions because parents are responsible for their children. But there is a difference in being responsible for your child and owning your child. Let me explain. As a parent, you are definitely responsible for the actions of your child, right? But that ownership, that responsibility ends after a certain period of time. Here in the United States, that time is magically defined at the age of 18. Once your child turns 18, you are no longer legally responsible for them, right? However, to Dr. Donna's point, to my point, if you want to continue to have a strong bond with your child after 18, if you want to continue to have meaningful relationships with your child after the age of 18, that means that you are going to have to properly prepare them for that transition so that when they become the age of majority, they will still revere and respect your opinion. They will still desire to have a relationship with you. But even more so than that, once they turn 18, you want them to be able to make well-informed, wise decisions for themselves. And what that means is you have to start to articulate them to them when they are young, the reason why you have made certain decisions. So yes, you can simply tell them no because I told you so, but that does not give them the information they then need to make informed decisions for themselves once they become the age of majority. So it's important that you begin to shift your mindset from one of ownership to one of being a co-creator, for lack of better words, in their lives. From the time they are born to the time that they are 18, you play a very critical role in your child's life, no doubt about it. But after 18, they must choose to have a meaningful relationship with you. And that choice is all predicated on how you showed up in their lives prior to that particular point. So what Dr. Donna and I are arguing for is that you begin to partner with your child, have open, honest communication with them so that they can understand the reason why you said yes, the reason why you said no, the reason why you said, I'm not sure. Articulate those things to them so that when they become 18, they can do the same thing for themselves. They can begin to understand your reasoning so that when they are confronted with complex problems, they know how to go about getting the answer, number one. Number two, the fact that you have had open, honest communications with your child up until 18 means that they know that you are available to them from that point forward, that you are a safe place to come to process with, and that they will respect your decision. So if we can make a minor shift from ownership to co-creator, collaborator, our argument is that that will go longer for you that will bode better for you long term.